Hey everybody, Dr. Payne here, and today I've got a pod test for you. Really excited about getting back into the pod test. It's been a few weeks since the last one, and I'm very stoked about getting into this. This is a cool chili, but I'll get into that in a few seconds. I want to say thanks to all the people that have subscribed, everybody that's supported the channel. I really hope you enjoy the channel. Thank you for your subscription. It means a lot to me. I'm very, very thankful for it. Last time I checked, I had 375 subscribers. That's an awesome number. That's killer, and I'm very, very stoked about that. So thank you for checking out my channel and watching the videos. And I want to say thanks to Ted Bears. Thank you, buddy, for really just giving me a shout out and reviewing the pod and really just helping me out. Ted's an awesome guy. He's a good friend of mine, and I really appreciate it, Ted. It means a lot to me, so thank you very much. I want to get into this pod test now here. A very nice, gnarly chili as well. And it's yellow. Look at that. Very beautiful pod. Lots of wrinkles and indentions in this one. And the outside of this pod has a really intriguing fragrance. Smells like a fruit basket. This pod right here is called Bad Brains. And this comes to me from Wes Lane. Wes is a chili grower. He is the cultivator of this. What happened was he took seeds from a yellow brain strain pod, and he planted those. He planted 2 plants in particular, and they threw off this. Both plants did. So very interesting. This doesn't look like a yellow brain strain at all. Looks more like a naga or a ghost pepper. So really cool looking pod here. I don't know if this is a cross or if this is a different pheno. I do know that the seeds were taken from a yellow brain strain that looked normal. But that's about all the information I have for this. But before I get into this, I'm going to cut it open and tell you how it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on Bad Brains from Wes Lane. Thank you, Wes, for sending this to me. I really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and cut this bad boy open and see what we're working with. Got the Spyderco knife here from my buddy Mike. So let's cut it on open. Glad to be back. It's awesome to be back doing pod tests. I've missed it, and I'm ready to get into this one. Wow, look at the oil on that. Wow. It's like it absorbed into the blade of the knife. Look at it. You can see the wall, just the water and the freaking, not water, but the oil just concentrated here on the knife. Sorry about that. But let's see what the inside looks like. Got quite a few seeds in there. And not too much placenta. There is some placenta in there, but not a terrible amount. Show you the inside of it. Nice bit of seeds there as well. Nice bit of oil on the outside of the walls. As you can see there, it's very shiny. That's all the oil reflecting the light. And the placenta has some oil on it as well. And I'll show you the other side. I cut it the wrong way, so it's very thin cut there, but you can see the oil on the walls of that as well. But I'm going to take a few seeds from this cool variety, and I might grow this out. I have so much stuff that I want to grow out. It's just crazy. If I grew out everything I wanted to grow out, I'd need about 2 acres of land, because it's just crazy the amount of cool things that are coming out and that are out. You know, I'm really stoked and really excited and was really blown away by how many cool pods and varieties are coming out. So it's really cool. But I'm going to go ahead. I took the amount of seeds that I want. Just wanted to take a few just to have them and be able to grow them if I chose to. I'm going to cut the stem cap off. I cut the stem cap off so that I don't rip the placenta out. I've done that before where I've pulled the stem and I've actually ripped the placenta out and I had to pack it back in. And I don't wear gloves, as you can see, so packing placenta back into the chili, you can imagine how much oil gets on your hands, and washing it with degreasing soap still doesn't get it all off. And then I go to take my contacts out and it lights my eyes on fire. So not very fun there. And I've done that quite a few times. Wow, it's got a very citrusy smell to it, very sweet. Some of that fruit basket smell from the exterior is coming through. It reminds me of a basket of apples Fruit basket of apples. The fragrance does. It's really strange. It definitely smells like it's going to have some heat to it. It definitely is going to be a mouth burner for sure. It's just got a very zesty, zippy, sweet, citrusy, fruity fragrance. It smells like it's going to be a very interesting flavored pod, and it smells like it's going to be fantastic. So let's get into the taste and see how it actually tastes. Here we go. This is the Bad Brains from Wes Lane. And you can bring that over here, babe. Forgot my bowl. But here we go. Oh man, that's hot. I was not expecting that. Ooh. Very deep burn. Very, very deep burn and very penetrating, stingy burn. It's hot. And it's definitely digging deep into the tongue and the sides of the mouth and the lips. Oh man, my lips are on fire. And my eyes are watering really bad. You can definitely tell this is my first pod in a while because it's ripping my mouth and my face away. Very uncomfortable burn. Hard to sit still on this one because it is just so uncomfortable and so grasping and engraving. It feels like somebody is tattooing my tongue and my lips. Oh man, it burns so bad. Ooh, it's a deep burn. But actually the flavor is very nice. The flavor was very citrusy. Some sweet notes to it as well. Had a little bit of bitterness to it, but not a very unpleasant bitterness at all. Whoo! Oh. Like my head is going numb almost. It's crazy. Very pins and needle. Very deep, hot, penetrating. Oh, burn. Oh, man, it's hot. Ugh. Had some nice citrusy notes to it. I'm very impressed with the flavor of that. Not bad at all. Definitely tearing away at my face, though. Oh. Oh, and there it goes. Endorphins are starting to kick in. Oh. Bear with me. This is my first pod test back, and very good one to come back to. Very good ride, man. Very good ride. Sinuses are starting to run. And it's not letting go on my tongue either. It's continuing to tear away and engrave. Okay, now some of the sweet citrusy notes are starting to fade into more bitterness. And the burn is starting to peak a little bit now. Starting to let go. Very good pod here, Wes. This is definitely one to keep and to continue to grow and see how it would come out. I don't know what F stage this is, if it's an F1 or an F2 or what. But I know it's a very interesting pod. I know it's a very special pod as well. It's very, very nice. But I would give the heat of this one a 9. and I'd give the flavor a 7. Very nice pod. But I just wanted to get this pod test in. Thanks, Wes, for sending it to me. I really appreciate it. Very interesting, nice pod. Glad I got to do this one. I like the flavor, and the burn was just uncomfortable. Very deep, uncomfortable burn. I had some habanero burn to it almost. How that stingy, uncomfortable burn going on, like the habaneros do. I don't like the habanero burn because it's very uncomfortable and very stingy, and this has some of that characteristics to it. But thank you for watching my review. Thank you for checking out my channel and subscribing. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Wes, for sending this one to me. And I'll see you guys for the next review. See you soon.